Okay, so you guys asked for, or I got asked to use some sort of mod so I can kind of see what I'm doing and get some more help if I need be help. So my bank, I'm currently set at 2.1 mil. This was done by hunting and also farming, mostly hunting. I have done a decent amount. I've got combat 16, farming 19, fishing 12, mining 17, foraging 17, enchanting 15, alchemy 0, carpentry 13, runecrafting 2, taming 13, social 1, hunting 11, and no dungeons for the time being. I went from having a glaciite set, which was boosted by one of my guild members, to now having a dragon set, which goes for around 600 on AH, or 600k on AH. And then they obviously put well, not dungeonized it, but they added the dragon parts to it to make it a little bit more stronger for me. Now, I just want to show you certain progress that I've done. So, because I'm needing accessory slots to be able to progress further into the actual game, so I can get more accessories. Because at the minute I've only got these. That was bought from AH, and the rest of them wasn't. I've got the. You know what? Let's jump. You know what? Let's jump straight into hunting real quick, because I kind of want to show you guys how it works. Basic net and lasso. That should be everything I need, I think. Yeah. So let's just drop them in there. I know that that's placed the wrong way. Okay, so hunting is a really good way for beginners to get money. I went from around 50k to 2.1 mil, I think it was. If you go over to the park, I had to research this, by the way. Talk to Charlie and go through the process of doing this. I'll ask you to collect birch logs, and then after that, he will tell you to go to the spruce woods. When you go to the spruce woods, you want to make your way over to Kelly, which will ask you to get spruce wood. And then, after that, you go to the dark thicket. This can... obviously, you've got the people up here for the fire trials. I believe you have to do this. And then what will happen is he'll ask you to get a certain amount to start the badge, this, that, and the other. And then I believe you can progress to the savannah. And then from the savannah, obviously, you talk to Xavier, and there's another person somewhere, or Melody. And then from that, you go to jungle. It's a long process. And then from here, you speak to the mole dude. Funny lines, to be fair. And then you go to the plateau. Oh, that was weird. And then from here, you speak to Hina. And then you speak to Swoop. And then you speak to David. And then you go get your first axe from Alan. And then you go to Albert, I think, to get the black hole. And then you progress to Odin, and I'll show you how to capture things and everything like that. These trees you can cut down. These are fig trees, and they require sweep. They're quite tough. And then obviously down there, those trees there, you cannot do unless you've got the sweep for it. So in this section, you can do some fishing. As you can see, that guy is doing a lot of cutting down the figs. They take quite a lot, to be fair. You know, I will pull out my my Tricapitator. And I'll show you what I mean. No. Oh, that guy's got it. There you go. And then what will happen is the first couple of fig trees that you get, you will get stretch sticks and also tender wood. You also get, like, if you ever go to the Dwarven Mines, the heart of the mountain, instead you get the heart of the forest. Sorry, I was trying to remember what it was said. Okay, so as you saw, that guy used a lasso to get the flying type. This is what you do. You thingy, and then once it gets to the top of the head, pull it in, and then you get a shard. The shards will be stored in the hunting box. You can either left click to collect it, or you can right click to pull it out, and I'll show you what it means to right click. This process is quite long, to be fair, and it's quite tedious sometimes. But to be fair, it makes a decent amount of money if you do it right. So, I will grab that guy if I can get to him. While that guy does. Now look on top of his head to where it says real. There you go. Okay, so I have Bad Lion's client on. So it'll tell me how much things are worth. This isn't true, by the way. I don't think it's worth 6.9 bill on thingy. But every shard gives you a different thing. So like this one gives you Moonglade Mystery, which grants 10 plus Fig Fortune and Mangrove Fortune. You can either, as it says, send to thingy. Let's put this back in my hunting box real quick and let's collect a little bit more stuff. Let's see if we can get any more. Okay, so you can also get frogs, but they will just jump around every time you right click them, and then they eventually get tired. And when they get tired, you could pretty much pick them up. So what I'll do is I'll pick this up. Now, if I go to Warp Hub, now if I go to that, not collection, skills, hunting, that, withdraw both of them. You go to Bazaar, you'll see that the Flare Shard does 27k and the Mossy Bit Shard does 30k. Now, the way that people do the shard collecting and other stuff like that is you can get them from certain points. I don't know the full list because I haven't looked into it, but I have seen people do this way. So if I was to, I don't have the thing just to teleport, by the way, so it's just going to be a little bit rough. Okay, so if you go to this, left, you'll see every single one gets a shard. I just got a lapis shard. Now, if I was to go around, do some tapping. I don't really like doing it here, to be fair, because a lot of new players can get a little bit annoyed. Because obviously you're taking what they need to do to be able to progress, especially for Ironmans. Now, so every hostile mob needs to be under 10% of their HP. So now, if I just keep circling around, you can get a better black hole than. Oh, I guess I killed them. Oh, God, wow, that looks sick. Okay, so if I now was to back out, so I'm not taking new players' kills, go to my skills, hunting, like we did before, shift, right click, I get all of the thingies. So like this one is a lapis zombie shard, it gives you experience 1, grants 10 plus more experience orbs from killing mobs. Obviously, I don't really need that per se, but 11 of them gives you 67k. And there we go, I've got 140k. Now if I just put that in there, like it's easy going. It's not like it's going to take like years and years to be able to get the money. Like how tedious it is to do farming sometimes, especially for new players. If I sat there and I was to, let's say, try and get like a load of money from melons per se, or pumpkins, it's a very, very tedious task. But hunting, on the other hand, you're killing stuff. Well, not technically killing, but you're hunting stuff that like brings them towards you, and actually like there's some certain kind of play to it, if you get my drift. Okay, so why is that not on? Okay, so I will now cut to the farming clip, and then the Slayers clip, if that's still there. I don't know. Let's find out. Hello everyone, hope you did like this video. If you did like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments below what you wanted to see next, and let's kill this creeper. I need to lie on my island. Anyways, peace.